Well guys, welcome back to the channel and to part 2 of the Whitley build for the Diorama. And what we're going to do today is we're going to finish up getting the interior on. So yeah, we're going to get the interior on today, and so that's the main job really. Yeah, so that'll be the main job really, to get the interior on. Now, and hopefully get the interior painted as well. So that'll be something. Right, let's have a look and see how this piece goes on, because so I think it goes. It looks as if it goes there. Yeah, it goes there. There we go. Right. So I'll be back in a bit, because there's one bit of an important bit of equipment that I forgot to get while setting up, and that is poly cement. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, we're back now, and we're going to stick these two bits together. Right. And goes like that. There we go. Right, now then, so that we've got those in. Now we can actually think about getting the cockpit all put together. So that goes. There it goes. It goes like that. So what we'll do. Okay, that's clearly not sticking, so okay, right. Okay, I'll figure this out. Okay. Now then, I think I finally figured it out. Right, so let's get this on. Bearing in mind it's been over a year since I've done this. Yeah, that's got to go right behind where that. There we go. Right, so we've got the interior attached to the left-hand side of the cockpit, or the front nose area. Okay. Okay. This is the next part to go in. Right. So I've got, there we go, that's that little table in there. So step 8 out of the way. Now all we want those D44 and D78 to go in. Right, so this is the one. No, D44 and D50. Sorry, I got that wrong. And that's the other piece that we need. Okay, right, now then. Well, that goes in like so. Okay. That goes there like so then. Right. Okay, let's go and get this a little bit on. There we go, so we got that bit on. So now what we've got to do is to get this part in. have it. So the next tiny little bit is the navigator's chair. So what we're going to do, let's get some glue in there. There we go, so that's the navigator's chair all done. Now let's leave that to dry for a bit and we get parts C13 and D31 off. Okay, so C13, I can't remember if I put the navigator's table, I've got the map on for the navigator's table, but I think I did, but I can't, honestly I can't remember. So what we now want is this frame again. No, it's not the one. Frame D. Frame D we want. And it's D31. I'm just trying to find out where it is, and that is going to come off if I'm not careful. Do you know what? Take that off and I'll put it in me. So D31, where are you? Can't see it. There, I've got it. So I think that goes like so. Right. Just having a look at the instructions, see how it goes. Come back to me, guys. Okay, guys. Well, I managed to figure out how the table goes. So what we'll do now is get that all glued in. I think it goes somewhere around about here. There we go. Right. Oh, I'll just get some glue. I think there is a hole there that goes in its suit. Okay, now let's get the I think that goes. Yeah, it goes in like so. but I think we'll have it facing towards the there we go, we've got the navigator's chair in. Okay. Okay guys, we've got one more bit to put on, and that's this part, and it goes on to this part here. So goes like so on there, right? So what we can now do, let's get some glue on. And there we go, that's in. Okie dokie. Right, so I'll be back in a bit. Well guys, that's it for this episode, and thanks a lot for watching. We've got the interior done, and hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to get this all primed and painted up. Okay, so okay. I'm going to deliberately leave the Bombay unpainted, okay, because but then again we can still prime it, but I just won't paint it in the because just won't paint it just yet, because what I want to do is, if I could just, is to get the airbrush in here, okay, and just paint it all up, paint that with the black airbrush paint that I've got, okay, and it also gives me an opportunity to use the airbrush in there. So all right, so there we go. So that's all done. Okay. Okay, so we'll be able to do that in the next episode. In the next video, we'll be continuing. So Wednesday's video will be continuing on with the actual diorama, and we'll be putting texture onto that, some texture paints, and hopefully some grass as well, some static grass. Okay, so there we go. So in the meantime guys, thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday for the next part of the diorama series. Okay, thanks a lot, bye bye.